the ginkgo light. A downy woodpecker drills into a utility pole. While you cut stems, arrange tulips in a vase, I catch a down bow on the A string, beginning of Song of the Wind. We savor black beans with cilantro and rice, Pinot Noir. As light slants through the kitchen window, spring is candlelight at our fingertips. Ice crunches in river breakup. Someone shovels snow in a driveway, collapses, and hospitalized catches staph infection. Out of airplane wreckage, a woman identifies the ring on the charred corpse of her spouse. A travel writer whose wife is in hospice gazes at a lunar eclipse. The orange moon at 1/1,000,000th of its normal brightness. A 1,300-year-old lotus seed germinates. A ginkgo issues fan-shaped leaves. Each hour teems. A 7-year-old clips magenta lilacs for her mother. Electrocuted, tagging a substation. Patter of rain on skylight. Manta rays feed along a lit underwater cove. Seducing a patient he did not anticipate plummeting into an abyss. Over Siberia, a meteor explodes. I am happiest here, now. Lesser goldfinch with nesting fiber in its beak. Love has no near or far. Near Bikini Island, the atom bomb mushroomed into a fireball that obsidianed the azure sky, splayed palm leaves iridescent black in wind. That fireball moment always lurks behind the retired pilot's eyes. Even when he jokes, pours vodka, displays his goggles, metal, leather jacket hanging from a peg. A woman hums as she works with willow, X-Acto knife, magnifying lens to restore a Hikaria Apache basket. She has no glimmer a zigzag line is beginning to unravel. Does not know within a decade she will unload a slug into her mouth. Through a moon gate, budding lotuses in a pond. You're it. He stressed rational inquiry, then drove south into the woods, put a gun to his head. Vaporized into shadows. Quince and peach trees leafing below the ditch. Succession and simultaneity. The branch-like shapes in their sheets. Pizzicati. Up the river we will go. August 6, 1945. A temple in Hiroshima, 1,130 meters from the hypocenter, disintegrates, while its ginkgo buds after the blast. When the temple is rebuilt, they make entrance steps to the left and right around it. Sometimes when fingers annihilation before breaking into bliss. A mother with Alzheimer's knows her son, but not where she lives or when he visits. During the Cultural Revolution, Shumaw scrubbed 1,000,000 dishes on a tanker and counted them in a trance. A dew point is when a musher jogs alongside her sled dogs, sparing them her weight on the ice to the finish. Loaves of bread on a rack. A car splashes a newspaper vendor on a traffic island. On the road of days, we spot zodiacal light above the horizon. Astronauts have strewn footprints and streptococcus on the moon. Chance sparks the prepared mind. A Cooper's hawk perched on a cottonwood branch quickens our synapses. In the orchard, the sound of apricot blossoms unfolding. Mosquito larvae twitch water at the V-shaped berm that pools runoff to the pond. We do not believe we trudge around a flaming incense burner on a road of years. As fireflies brighten, we long to shimmer the darkness with streamers. A pickup veers toward, then away, skewing light across our faces. As light skews across our faces, we are momentarily blinded and directionless, have every which way to go. Lobelia flowers in a patio pot. A neighbor hands us 3 Bibb lettuces over a fence. A cricket stridulates outside the window, and while we listen to our exhale, inhale, ephemera become more enduring than concrete. Ginkgos flare out. A jagged crack spreads across windshield glass. We find to recoil from darkness is to feed the darkness. To suffer in time is dichotomous venation, to effloresce the time. One brisk morning we snap to layers of overlapping fanned leaves scattered on the sidewalk. Finger a scar on wrist, scar on abdomen.